Hello, this is Daniel Raymond, the voice behind Ray's Guide. Today, CIG dropped a brief announcement video saying the Idris will indeed be flyable starting at this year's Invictus. They have previously stated that there will be 3 batches of Idris available for sale at this year's show. The first batch will come just as the show is opening, and then 2 more batches at 8 hours intervals after that, and then presumably no more batches available for the rest of the show. Just because the ship is flyable doesn't mean that it won't still be enforced scarcity. The Constellation Phoenix is flyable and is still in enforced limited supply. We don't have pricing yet, but concept ships always have a price increase when they reach flyable, and there is absolutely no reason to think that this will not be the case with the Idris. The last sale price of the Idris was $1,500, so don't be surprised if even the base model of the Idris isn't pushing the $2,000 price point. Another thing that is worth pointing out is that there are a number of systems that are not in the game that will likely be necessary in order to make the Idris really playable in the game. One is the ability to bed log out in other players' ships and then return to that ship. And similarly, the ability to log out or disconnect yourself without having your ship become a sudden derelict for your remaining friends. I suspect that one of CIG's motives in putting the Idris in the game now is to have a platform for working on those issues. But yes, the game and the Idris are all still in alpha. But there is one more thing that you may not be aware of because it is buried in the fine print, but it is important if you are thinking about buying an Idris and then selling or gifting it to somebody else. The Idris is, by name, specifically excluded from CIG's gifting policies. So you will instead have to gift someone the entire username and password that purchased the Idris. So if you're thinking of taking the bait and buying the Idris and thinking that there is even a chance that later you will gift it or sell it, there is something that you will need to do right now. You need to create a second RSI account specifically for the purpose of being the captain of the Idris. You might think that you can later just empty it out in your main account and then sell the username and password of your main account, but there are in fact a lot of things that you cannot remove from your main account, such as anything given as a referral reward, special promotions, or purchased in whole or part with store credit. Since it is a very short video, I won't go into the details of the giveaway, but I will say that the secret word is the type of print unsellable rules are buried in. Fly safe, keep it real, and I'll see you in the verse. This is Daniel Raymond for Ray's Guide.